All right, it's been a while since I made a video like this, just kind of chatting. But I've recently been, how to put this, recently been introduced to what might be the greatest internet use ever, the greatest website in the entire internet, the whole internet. This is the best one. So I'm sitting in a lesson with my professor on. I'm sitting in a lesson with my professor on Tuesday, and he's like, we're just chatting about things. It's my recital this week, so we don't have too much to look at. And he's like, "Have I ever shown you the contemporary classical composer's BS generator?" And I'm like, "What? What are you talking about?" This is clearly a no. He's like, "Okay, we gotta look at this." So I type it in Google. I search it up. Click on the link. Click on the link again because it's a link in the post about it. Whatever. Point is, this is the greatest thing I've ever seen in my entire life. This is phenomenal. It's hilarious. It's awesome. Let's take a look here at this genius, this absolute magnificent genius. So the thing is, right? There's this button right here. Yep, right here. Generate more random BS, and you just get these like program notes that are absolutely insane. As a highly dramatic composer, I like to explore the connection between phrases and approaches, and search for new ways to dismiss the passage. What does that mean? In my most recent work, solos, performances, and structured concertos are all used within an avant-gardely influential novelties, allowing the audience to integrate a variety of constructing triads. Any composer who cannot grasp the notion of influential neo-romantic hexachord aesthetics, or who inverts polyrhythmically instead of creating repetitively, is of little worth. It just makes up these like absolute nonsense like program notes, and they are always amazing. Unlike traditional idiophones, I aim to develop counterpoints, including a highly additive experience that morphs all notions of operatic cadenzas. It is plainly obvious that the act of repeating quadraphonic chordophones causes one to become expressionist, and sometimes even 21st century, which is why I deny this approach, preferring instead to simply sense texturally. And you can just keep doing this. You can just keep hitting this. It's going to keep giving you absolute nonsense. Search for new ways to oppose the polyphony. Polytimbrally stereophonic school of expressionist arrangements. Cultural triadic pitch tone rows. Transformations of asymmetrical methods. Like this is great stuff. Yeah, oh my god. The pursuit of consonant continuity spectralisms to perform the most developmental paradigm is a key focus of my chromatic study. My work has been seminal in the development of simultaneously conceptual intellectual music, a highly intellectual and rather multi-serialist genre. My latest composition explores the boundaries between microtones and palettes, while utilizing a highly theoretical attitude to a traditional resonant chordophone. It is of paramount importance that periodic textural vibration approaches must never be allowed to become apparent or theatrically complex. As a primarily transdisciplinary artist, I aim to morph the microtone within chromatic silences and bring forth a single orchestration that really writes the most ambiguous issues. I have found that conceptual systems, in combination with ultra-binary riffs, enable me to dissonantly write brand new ideas in a highly heterophonic and extremely integral way. We got one of these on Tuesday that said tritone silences, and I think we spent 10 minutes laughing our asses off and trying to figure out what in the hell a tritone silence could be. Here, exactly, like I aim to morph the microtone within chromatic silences. What the hell does that mean? I don't know, but it's hilarious. To oppose is a natural desire. My current compositional activity seeks to re-seek all narratives. It also allows and interprets instrumentally orchestral aria installations. This is just like endlessly entertaining. My work is, in short, a reimagining of the active intricacies of the school of contemporary polyphony tone row composition. The best part of this is how like I feel like you could read some modern composer's program notes and it looks just like this. Like, this is identical to what in the world they've got going on here. And I mean, sometimes you see, like, helpful phrases. Like, here, in my most recent work, if you ignore, like, the rest of this, allowing the audience to... Okay. Maybe not that one. Maybe not that one. But, like, it is always crucial to create a sense of, blank, never more so than today. If, like, that's your composing philosophy, that could be a good phrase to say, some of this other stuff, maybe not. When I start a new semi-radical composition, I simultaneously recreate all the non-progressive forces so as to achieve a highly focused octatonic instrument. This website is amazing. It's phenomenal. I love it so much. I was first introduced to the concept of semantically modern imitation soundscapes last year, and it has allowed me a greater depth of synergies, especially whilst transforming the ultimate spectralism. The ultimate spectralism. That's my next podcast title, guys. Let's hit a few random ones in here real quick and find something funny. All composers should perform a variety of tensions, and if this superimposes spectral colors, proceed to challenge neo-romantically until the best result is achieved. I have started to embrace dyads as a strongly linear alternative to established forms of pianistic cadenza octaves, which has made my work modernistically unique. I'm having a blast right now. This is the best. This is the best time of my life. There are so many things I could be doing. Like I said, my recital is this week. Like, it's literally tomorrow. I've been staring at soloistic Schoenbergian method chord structures. Oh my god. Leitmotifs of artistic possibilities. This is the greatest thing ever. Any composer who cannot grasp the notion of post-war passive illusion tensions, who opposes professionally instead of opposing isorhythmically, is of little worth. I'm going to start using that. Any composer who cannot grasp the notion is of little worth. Check out my next book review where I tell them that they're of little worth for not grasping notions. Contemporary composers of theme music should avoid the use of arrangements. My latest piece begins with a rather pianistic tritone aerophone. Yep, that's a real pianistic concept if you ask me. An aerophone. Nothing like it. Before chromatically transforming the existing Stockhausen-esque material into a more modernistically large-scale state. A process I term actively theoretical seeking. I mean, at least this one's a little, like, consistent, because, like, my work is primarily concerned with avant-garde sound. I mean, when I think avant-garde sound, I think Stockhausen. So, we've got some, like, genius in this. Whoever made this program, this Dominic Irving, you are a genius, and I deeply respect you. So, yeah, if you're ever looking for a laugh or, I guess, writing a horrible program note, this will be your place. The Contemporary Classical Composers BS Generator. Austin Kopelarczyk, composer and arranger, approved. Rebars multi-Schoenbergianistically. I have to know how this works. Where he like this, I don't think that word has ever been typed naturally. Schoenbergiistically. I'm writing that one down. Where'd my pencil go? Schoenbergiistically. Schoenbergianistically. Oh, it's beautiful. It's art. I love it. Highly focused, multi-semitonal piece. A lot of Schoenberg in here. Schoenberg and Stockhausen. Oh, Stockhausen. I was first introduced to the concept of fragmentally non-conceptual spacing processes last year, and it has allowed me a greater depth of challenges, especially whilst exploring the ultimate pitch set. The more of these you read, the more I'm like, okay, there's some kind of like framework that this builds off of, and it's basically playing Mad Libs, I swear. But it is the funniest game of Mad Libs I think I've ever seen in my life. In short, the aerophone must never compose the reaction. Keep that in mind, kids. That's how you learn to compose. Schoenberg. I saw Wagner in there for a second, damn it. In short, the silence must never compose the fermata. I spent the bulk of my composition degree tonally writing monophonic unity music, a most rewarding, if romantic, pursuit. Monophonic unity music. Romantic. Yeah, okay. I now prefer orchestrating sonic types of material in conjunction with highly contrapuntal tempi. Yep. It's beautiful. I'm in love. Thank you. So yeah, I figured I'd just tell you all about this because this made my week. And with my recital coming up tomorrow, videos to be posted from that sometime in the next few weeks whenever I get around to it. I need the laugh. Oh dear God, what does this one say? As a rather semi-12-tone composer, I yearn to sense and decipher Wagnerianistically technological possibilities, an approach that features prominently in my recent 12-tone works. Nothing says Wagner like 12-tone serialism. Alright, signing out. Hope you enjoyed.